Okay, yesterday we worked on this assignment some more. We created this information up here, which we used to create a VLOOKUP formula, which looked at these to give us a rating. Then we created these things using a conditional formatting. Then we created a formula in the if function for loan commission and an if function for new money commission. We talked about the different sorting options, and what we're going to do today is create a couple new things for sorting, and I'll show you how to do that. First things it says for us to do is highlight A7 to I8 and then right click or Control C to copy. And then it tells us to select A1 and then click paste. And what usually happens, and it's okay, is this stuff doesn't always match this, which is fine. You click down here, you can hit Format Painter on this and highlight all of that to there. Then it tells us to go up here and change Bank Account Managers May 2021 to Criteria Range. And then it says let's go ahead and select A2 to I3. And we're going to go up here to the name box, and we're going to name this criteria. Make sure you spell correct. Then what we're going to do is go down to A25, right click, and it looks like it wouldn't let us. I thought it would save. So go ahead and highlight this, copy this, go down to A25 and paste. Then go here and get rid of criteria and change this to extract range. And it says to highlight A26 to I45 and change this to extract. Again, pause as you need to. So we got a criteria range, which we labeled as criteria range. If you highlight all this, it should pop up criteria. We got this is labeled as a table as managers, and then we got our extract range, which is down here. So this is what we can do now. It says to go up here and under specialty it says type IRA/SEP. For account values, put greater than 300,000. And then for supervisor review, hit greater than equal to 8. So this is our criteria. So then you click in the table, and once you're in the table, you can go to data, and we're going to go to an advanced filter, and it gives us different options. We actually want to click copy to another location, and what should happen is our list range is A8 to I23, which is correct. That's the table. The criteria is up here, correct. and we're copying it to A26 to I-45, which we created. Then I hit OK, and what should happen is it goes through and it looks at what's in here using this criteria to create an extract range and says, okay, basically these 3 names match this criteria, if that makes sense. Hit save, so you save it as you go. The next thing it wants us to do is go all the way back up here. It says highlight OPQ. Right click, column width of 18. Type output area, and then margin center, bold 22 to match the other ones. And then we're going to type in some information. I'm going to type them in. You can pause it as you need to if I go too fast. Want to change that one to 11 after you type it, because that's going to drive me nuts if I don't. Margin center that one. It says to paint that. Okay, so you got all this stuff typed in. Hit save again, and we won't do all these, we'll just do a couple because I'm not going to do all these averages. We'll just do one of each, maybe, just so you can kind of see it. But what we're going to do is a formula here. We're going to do equal. In this cell, we're going to go f of x, type in d average. That should pull up, hit OK, and it gives us options. A8 to I22 is our database. The field they want us to type in there is parentheses, supervisor review. And the criteria is going to be O12 to I13, or to O13. And then when I hit OK, it should put 9.08. And then I just decrease it to make it 9.08. And then I would do the same thing except for select this one and this one. So like I said, we're not going to do those. We'll skip down here to managers with poor rating. That'll be an equal. Instead of a D average, that'll be a D count. Database is A8 to I22 again. The field we're going to look at is, again, supervisor review. And the criteria is M2 M2 to M3, so rating that is poor. And then we hit OK, and we should get 2 there. This one right here is equal f of x, and it should be sum if, and choose the sum if. Range is going to be D9 to D22. Criteria is going to be checking / savings, and the range is going to be E9 to E22. And then when I hit OK on that, it should create a number. They said hit the number function there to get a 1 million, all that. And then this one's going to be similar to this one, so we won't do it. It's just a count of loan officers. Then it tells us to go down here and do 18481. Then do equal on this one, f of x, and type in index. See if we can get this to work. I'll just hit OK on that one. So A9 to I22. Match. Q9 index will be 3. So if you type it in like that and then I hit OK, what should appear there is Avon. And that means I did it correct. So save it at that point, and that's pretty much going to be our stopping point. I know these last two have been a little bit longer, but I'm just trying to get this stuff into you. Again, we didn't do them all. We just did the ones that could kind of show to you and explain them. Good luck. Pause as you need to.